Hello viewers, welcome you all from HLTF Tech channel, and in this video we are going to see the practical demonstration of how we can upload the JavaScript file for any form customization in Dynamics CRM. In our previous video we have already gone through the theoretical part in which we saw about JavaScript web resources and why they are used for, what are the common object model or that is XRM.page model that is used basically in JavaScripting file, and so on. We also saw the functions or events that are used in JavaScript. Right now we are going to see an example in which we are using the contact form, and what we are going to do, let me show you practically. In sales there is a contact entity, and in contact entity if I click on new, this is the portion of the form in which the preferred method of communication is any email, phone, fax, mail. So these are 1 2 3 4 5 values, and I will implement the logic that if I select phone, the phone field will become mandatory. Similarly, if the user select email, the email field will become mandatory. Similarly, if he selects mail, if he selects mail, the email will become mandatory, and if he select fax, the fax will become mandatory. Okay, so this is a simple logic that we are going to create and implement it on this form. So let's start this. First of all, we will create a contacts.javascript file. This is a file. Let me quickly go through this. In this file of JS web resource, we have created a function that is validate preferred method of communication. In this, if we first of all we will get the attribute, that is we will get the value that is selected here by the user. Okay, so for that purpose we are going to use a variable that is preferred contact method code, and it is equal to the get attribute preferred method decode contact method code, and it will get value. Okay, now once the value is obtained, that is either 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, as soon as the value is obtained by this variable, that is preferred contact method, we will use if else statement. That is, if preferred contact method code equals to 1, clear all mandatory fields. 1 means on one value it is any, on second value it is email, so we will use if preferred method contact method is equal to 2, clear all mandatory fields, and xrm.page.get attribute email address 1 dot set required level required. Okay, so in this field what we are doing, that if the user has selected email, that is the second option as the preferred method of communication, it will set that required level to required. Else, using else we are setting the same values for mobile phone and for fax. After all that we are using uh, this that less, after that we are using that all other fields will be set required level as none. Okay, so this is a very simple function uh, that is being used. I've converted it into my JavaScript, that is contact.js. Now what I have to do, I'm going into settings, customizations, and in customizations I'm going to customize the form, sorry, customize the system. And in customize the system I'm going into entities and contact entity. This is my contact entity. In contact entity I will go into forms, and this is the contact main form which I'm going to customize. So these were the values that we were talking about. I'm going into form properties, and I'm going to add a new form library in event list. Since I'm going to add a new one, so I will click on new, and I will name it as contacts.js, new underscore contacts.js. The same will be my display name, the type We have talked about these types in our previous video. Right now this is JScript file. I'm going to upload the file as well, and after saving, a unique URL will be created for that web resource, that is contacts.js. Okay, after saving it, we are going to publish it. Now in lookup column, if I search this one, let me search it because there are multiple. So now you can see that our new JavaScript file has been uploaded successfully in web resources. We are going to add this one. So this one has been added here in form libraries. So viewers, right now what we have done, we have added a new underscore contact JavaScript file in our form library. The next part is we will add it in the event handler. We will create an event handler and will link that event handler to that file. Okay, and the form, the control will be preferred method of contact, and we will activate it on change. That is preferred method of contact. The control will be this, event will be on change, and now we are going to add a event. The function that is required is validate preferred method of communication. So I will copy it and I will paste it here in order to avoid any spelling mistake, and I will click OK. Now we have added an event handler in which the control is preferred method of contact and the event will be on change, and when this condition will be fulfilled, a new underscore contact JS with this function will be enabled. Okay, I will click on OK, and after that I will publish it. Okay, now moving towards the sales module and contacts. Right now I'm going to click on new to validate whether the settings have been affected or not. Now the preferred method of communication is any. I'm going to select email. You are noticing that the email is now mandatory now. If I select on phone, the mobile phone is now mandatory, and if I click on fax, the fax is on now mandatory. So if I click on first name Richard Johnson is my contact, and I'm going to leave it blank, and if I go and click save, here you can see that the fax is now mandatory because the preferred method of contact is fax. So in this way you can upload the JScript files in your web resources. You can use them in form properties and you can call them by configuring a event. Okay, so viewers, thank you very much. In my upcoming videos I will tell you different other validation methods. These validation methods are commonly available on Google. You can also try any of your simple logics and then you can go on for advanced logics as well. So viewers, I thank you very much for watching this video, and guys, subscribe my channel and enjoy watching more videos. I thank you all.